Hi everyone, it's Donna from Shoot Them in Creations. Thanks so much for choosing my video. This was actually one of my furniture flip videos where I did a lot of the butterfly painting, and I thought I would do an extra video where I talk a bit more about how I actually did the painting. So here you can see I printed out some butterflies, cut them out, put them where I wanted them, and then I traced them with some graphite paper. You could do this with absolutely any image that you find that you can print out. It makes for a really easy way to put down a pattern to help you when you're painting. So once I get all this done, I'll then start the actual painting, and I begin by doing a base coat. And with this one, you can see I started with some gold ones, and I just did a nice thin base coat, letting some of the dark of the navy shine through for shadows when I got to the middle of the body and around the edges of the wings on the inside. And then I picked my color palette, and I basically work with 6 or 8 colors, and I put them down on a palette, and then I pick them as I go, and I try to stay within those colors so the piece has a lot of color harmony. So you can see I'm starting with some orange, and again I'm doing a thin base coat, and I'm letting the navy from underneath shine through and help me work with some of those shadows. So this is really simple. You're just basically filling in the colors. So again, another orange one. So you can see I try to go more opaque along the edges of the wings and then thin it out as I get closer to the body because I want that darkness to shine through again. And here I'm coming in with like a turquoise color, light blue. So I really want the edges to be opaque because I want them to be solid, and then I'm lightening them up as they come into the middle. So again, that dark blue will shine through. This is the way I paint with most things. If it was a white background, I would use that to help with the highlights. So again, this is just the base coating. I will come back and I'll put some detail and deepen the colors up. And when I'm painting, when I'm going off screen, what I'm basically doing is picking up more paint, or I'm actually putting a bit of water on my brush to help the paint thin out. And for the detail work, the bodies and the antennas, I'm going to be using a dotting tool. It's just quicker work. You can definitely use a liner brush, and that would give you a nice result. But for me, for something like this, the dotting tool can't be beat. So again, you're going to see that I use a lot of the same colors. So I've got some oranges, some golds, some blues, turquoise, purple, bit of yellow. And I'm going to use those colors throughout all the different butterflies to add the details and to add some of the highlights and shadows, because I'm really trying to pull this piece together with a lot of color harmony while still having a lot of colors. The other thing you're going to notice is for the most part, the butterflies are not full of pattern. I worked more with simply colors. I do have some monarch butterflies that I really wanted to stand out. And in my opinion, if they were all patterned, it would become too busy. So by just picking out a handful of them that you really want to stand out, and really working on the patterns within those, it'll really help them stand out on the piece. And so here as well, the other thing I do, you'll notice, is I work with a lot of complementary colors. So I have purple, and now I'm working on the yellow, and I have the blue and the orange, and I find that again really helps when you're trying to make a piece that's quite colorful, cohesive. And if you like videos like this, please subscribe. I've got tons more videos coming of furniture flips where I have a lot of different detail painting work. And if this is something that you guys would like to see where I explain how I do the painting, I would love to do it. So if it is something you'd like to see, subscribe, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up. I'd love to have it. And so here with this one on the bottom, we can really see I'm trying to get some texture in there too. And I have the dark shining through to really add to that texture. And here I'm pulling in a little bit of green. In the end, I didn't put a ton of the green in. I have a lot of the turquoise, and I thought the green was just a slightly darker version, so I thought it looked good. But again, just here and there. And so now the first coat is dried, and I'm going in to start working on the second coat. And this is the monarch butterfly. So I'm going to go in and deepen up the orange pattern on the wings, and then I'll come back with the black and complete the outline of the pattern within the wings, and it really makes for a striking combination. So when I paint, you'll see I jump around a bit and I'm not looking for like an outline. I'm trying to soften it up a bit more than that. And I don't want it to be one solid black color as well. I let the orange shine through in different areas. I'm trying to give this a more realistic look than like a cartoony look. And again, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll definitely get back to you. And if this is something that you'd like to see more of, let me know. I'd love to know if it's something. Do you like to paint? Do you like to do decorative painting on furniture? I personally love to paint, and painting on furniture is just the perfect combination. And here's when I started, I added a couple gold butterflies, and I really wanted to give them that metallic sheen. You can see a couple of them there, the large one, just to help give it a bit of sparkle. And this was an old piece that my family had had since I think the 80s, and it wasn't very pretty, but it was a good solid piece, and it gave me lots of room to paint. And in the end, what I wanted this for was to be able to have a burst of color in my living room to help match with some of the pillows and accessories that I had. And the piece turned out exactly how I want it, and it looks fantastic in my living room, and it really does just bring some life and some color, and I'm really, really pleased with it. I hope you try it. It's very, very easy. Okay, so I'm finishing up the details here on the second monarch butterfly. And then once I'm done, I make sure to put 2 good coats of a clear coat on top to protect it. And I did put some butterflies on the top of the tabletop as well. So the clear coat's going to be really important to make sure that it can withstand the wear of day-to-day life. I have 2 children. And I think we're getting to the end. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you really liked it. Let me know. And thanks again. Have a great day. Bye.